Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our action-packed Saturday here at Severna Park Racquetball and Fitness Club for the 31st Christmas Classic here in Maryland. We've got an exciting bunch of matches for you today. This morning, we've got two singles quarterfinal matches streamed. The one we're getting ready for here is Keilani Lawrence and Paola Longoria, followed by Monse Mejia and Samantha Salas. That'll be at 11 o'clock or immediately following the conclusion of this match. These two players here getting ready to play have actually played 7 times on tour previously, all of those going in favor of Paola Longoria. So Keilani here looking for her first win over the veteran. Interestingly enough, the last time that these two players met was in Chicago last month, so about 3 weeks ago, and that was in favor of Longoria, 15-9, 15-6. Prior to that, actually, the last time they met was here at this exact tournament last year, where Keilani actually did take the first game over Paola, 15-12. So in the breaker there, Longoria was able to close out 11-1. So a little bit of good sportsmanship there from the players, and we are ready to go. Longoria first in the service box. Short serve. Good pickup from Keilani. Smart play from Longoria, kind of recognizing that Lawrence is recovering to the middle and just keeping it down the line. Unforced error there from Longoria. Rare to see from her. Second serve. It's a good pickup there from Lawrence. So well executed cross court. You know, that's a 37-foot cross court winner. Lawrence had good coverage on it, but Bottom board sometimes just too difficult to retrieve. Again, there's another kill winner from Longoria. You know, that's the kind of shots that you can expect to see from her this entire match. So Lawrence is going to have to make Longoria shoot from some more uncomfortable positions. Letting her set up at 35 feet is not going to be a recipe for her to win. Smart play there. Great court awareness from Lawrence, moving to the front court. See, she turned around and she saw and made sure she looked to see what Longoria was doing, getting that retrieval off the back wall and recognizing, hey, that's going to make the front wall. I need to move into the front court. That's just smart racquetball. Another little unforced error there from Longoria, her second of the match. 1 serving 3 now. Good pickup. Smart play there. Lawrence getting tripped up a little bit. Incidental. I think that was completely an accident. That's sometimes a risk you take in the high traffic middle of the court. Glad she's okay. Didn't run into the wall too hard there. We have seen players actually get tripped up and run into the wall. Most notably Jessica Parrilla. It happened to her last year at Mexican Nationals. Face first into the wall. Couple stitches in the brow and was okay. So I think we're actually going to have a first time out here from Gaylani Lawrence. We'll take a quick minute to thank some of our sponsors. Age Solutions, Karen and Mike Grizz, Jason Young, Adil Kokar, Stuart Solomon of Solomon Racket and Sports, and then the charity that this tournament is benefiting this year, Frontline Family Foundation. So they empower and support our nation's heroes. They're a dedicated fundraising organization, and they strive to provide veterans and first responders and their families with grants, which help them get the necessary health care they need to live healthy lives. So more information on that at frontlinefamilyfoundation.org. So big thank you to this event, all the people that make this happen, and to that charity organization. Kalani is back on the court here, and we'll have time in. I'm gonna check with some of the staff to see if that was maybe an injury timeout, because it looked like she kind of came off the court and was just checking her ankle, making sure she was okay. You see her coming back out on the court and hitting some, so that might have actually been injury time, which does not count as one of her timeouts. Short serve called. And I did check with TJ Bomba, president of the LPRT, and that was in fact an injury timeout. So you get 15 minutes total per match. You can use that in any sort of accumulation as needed. Great shot there from Lawrence. Great shot there. Tough serve into the corner. Ooh, short serve called. Looked really close from this vantage point. That's the right idea. She was kind of going for a splat, maybe a 3-wall type shot, just coming up a little bit short. Longoria back in the box. Short serve called.
Point.
5-2 now. Smart shot from Longoria. Taking her time, tracking the ball down, and just hitting a good down the line winner. Smart shot there. Great court coverage from Kehlani Lawrence. Keeping the feet moving, right? Longoria got that, and she was already in the middle of the court to return it. Put away a kill winner. Fantastic from both players. Again, that cross-court winner from Longoria is just too good so far in this match. Short serve. Oh, great effort from Lawrence. Oh, I think they called 2 bounces on that. It looked good from here. I think maybe we missed something up in the booth, but that'll be point number 7 for Longoria. Smart shot there from Lawrence. Good footwork. She kind of tracked that back off the back wall and set up for a forehand, and then just planted it cross court. It's a good change of pace there from Longoria. You know, she reset to the middle, and Lawrence kind of gave her hit a loose pinch there, and Longoria just cutting it off with the right amount of pace. You wouldn't expect anything else from the veteran. I think the referee called a replay here because of the incidental, but Lawrence is visibly objecting. And I agree with Lawrence. She didn't put her hand up. She played through the rally because she had a setup off the back wall. You have to commend her for making that rally count in her favor. She took the shot. She played it through. I have to disagree with the referee on that call. Let us know what you think in the comments. It's a great rally from Longoria. She had a couple of great gets. Again, you just see high racquetball IQ from her. Moving well, good coverage. She's anticipating where her opponent's going and then taking the pace off of it at the end for the pinch winner. Both players were kind of contesting for control of the middle there. And Longoria just able to take enough off of that pace for a pinch winner. So we're going to have a timeout now from Kehlani Lawrence here at 8-2. We're going to take a quick timeout break ourselves, and we will be right back. Thank you. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is game one of our first quarterfinals match of today. Paola Longoria and Kehlani Lawrence. Longoria is up 8, serving 2 to Lawrence. It's our first time out from Lawrence taken. It's a great shot from Lawrence. Good footwork, tracking that ball off the back wall for her setup. And just hitting the splat winner. It's a good serve. Ooh. Longoria putting her hand up, but it looked good from here. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you're on YouTube, you can tap back a couple of seconds and see a replay. Looked like it just crossed the line, but maybe he was calling a screen. We'll try to get some clarification. I think that's what Lawrence is trying to clarify as well. Hey, was that a screen or was it short? So I know what to do better the next time. Second serve now. It's a great serve return kill series from Lawrence. Just a great cross court from Longoria. Keeping it down, keeping it low. 2 to 3 bounces before it even makes it to Lawrence's racket. Great shot from Lawrence. She says, hey, I can flat roll it too. Let me show you how. Back in the box, 3 serving 8. Short serve. Just a replay there. I agree with the call. 3 serving 8. First serve now. Great pickup there from Lawrence, and another great pickup from Longoria. What a shot there from Lawrence. Stepping up and ripping a reverse pinch winner. It's a good heads-up play from her. pickup from Longoria. Let's see what the call is here. Yep, Longoria moving into the box there. Yep, avoidable called from our head referee, and no objections from Kehlani Lawrence. So Longoria back in the box now at 8-4. She is going to take a timeout, and we will do the same thing. We'll be back in 1 minute. Stay tuned.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with Gearbox. A great athlete is about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here. So enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here in game 1 of our first quarter finals match of today, Paola Longoria and Kehlani Lawrence. Longoria up 8-4. Just a bullet down the line winner from Longoria. Coming off her first time out, taken at 8-4. I'm sure she had to confer with her coach, Fran Davis. Hi, Fran, if you're watching. It's a great shot from Longoria, you know, a 37-foot pinch winner. Short serve called. Second serve. That was a smart shot there from Longoria. And again, that's just very difficult to defend. You know, Lawrence was going for the ceiling ball there. It did not touch the ceiling. Comes really far off the back wall for that front court setup that we've talked about, you know, and those can be difficult sometimes to execute, but for a player like Longoria, you know she's going to put those away most of the time. Oh, good coverage there from Lawrence, just coming up a little bit short on a pinch re-kill for herself. 12 serving 4, might see a timeout here from Lawrence soon. Wow, what a shot from Lawrence. And you know, she made a shot like that, kind of a three-wall post shot, I suppose you could call it. And Longoria was there. I mean, that's the IQ that she has, recognizing what that ball's doing, moving up front. It's a great change of pace there from Longoria. Just seeming to be dominant in this first game. Just a replay called from the referee there. No objections from either player. It's a tough one on the wall. And there's the timeout from Lawrence. I think she's asking if she has a timeout. There we go. And we'll take the timeout at 13 serving 4. We're going to take a quick timeout break ourselves. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our first game here of our first quarterfinals match of today. We've got another fully loaded day here for you. So currently we've got Paola Longoria and Keilani Lawrence in game 1 of their quarterfinals matchup. The last time Keilani won a game, actually the only time Keilani's won a game on Paola was here at this tournament on this very court last year. She took her 15-12 in game 1. Subsequently, Longoria won that match in the tiebreaker. So here we are back at 13 serving 4. Great pickup from Lawrence. That's a great down the line winner. That's the kind of shots that we need to see Lawrence execute to make a difference in this match. Foot fault called by a referee. Great get from both players. Wow, and that's such a smart play there from Longoria. Great effort from both players, though. 2 fantastic gets. And Longoria just seemingly with eyes in the back of her head, kind of recognizing Lawrence is backing up, trying to recover to the middle, takes a half-speed pinch winner. It's impressive. Short serve called. Great pickup from Lawrence. Another great pickup. And the rare unforced error there from Longoria. Just trading serves here a little bit. It's a great shot from Longoria. I like the service changeup from Lawrence. I'd just like to see her execute that setup. It's not necessarily just an easy setup. She had good footwork. It's coming off the back wall. She just left her shot up a little bit too high. But those are the kind of exchanges that she needs to start giving herself to change this up. Great shot there. Oh, I think that actually skipped off the side. Okay, it did, yeah. 14 serving 4 here. Game point opportunity number 1 for Paola Longoria. Oh, and just an absolute pinch rollout winner from Longoria. Impressive shot. Great effort from both players here in game 1. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we will be back with game 2 of our first quarterfinals match. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to start game 2 of our first quarterfinals matchup of today. Kehlani Lawrence and Paola Longoria. Longoria took game 1, 15-4. So first to serve this game, Kehlani Lawrence. And it's tough to give an analysis of this for a player with the experience and the skill of Longoria. She's not making a lot of mistakes. She's getting to the ball a lot. So if there's one thing that I'd like to see Lawrence do differently is just maybe execute some of her shots a little bit cleaner. Bring stuff down a little bit, change the pace a little bit. She's having phenomenal gets on the court, really keeping a lot of rallies alive. So we'll see if she can make some of those changes this second game. See, like that's a great example right there. Just a little bit too high. And when you do that against a player of Longoria's caliber, majority of the time it's going to result in a kill shot for her. Smart shot and a great pickup. That's a great series there for Longoria. And maybe the shot selection there from Lawrence. Come back down the line on the left side. Longoria's on the right side and you're trying to go with the cross-court pass. It's just going to be difficult in that scenario. Smart. See, that's smart. Throwing the changeup in there. You kind of saw Longoria jump to the left a little bit. Lawrence brought it back to the right. Those are the kind of plays she's going to need to continue to do to win this second game. Just a little bit shy on that second serve, and again, Longoria handling business on it. Great get from Lawrence. Such an athletic play for both players. The re-kill splat of her own. In the box, 0 serving 1. Great shot. Smart play in the front court. Again, we've seen players struggle with those front court setups, but Lawrence getting it done that time. Short serve called. It's very close. Almost looked like a crack ace, but second serve here. It's the right idea, but if you've got the ability to replay that on your own device, watch how Longoria is already moving into the front court when Lawrence starts to make that motion. That's how good she is at reading her opponent's body language. Great rally there. Second serve. We actually have a score update from our other quarterfinals match that was going on. Maria Jose Vargas over Alexandra Herrera. 15-3, 15-10. So Vargas moving on to the semis. Second serve. It's good back wall recovery from Longoria. That's the smart play there from Longoria. And, you know, again, Lawrence is just kind of staying with the cross-court pass on the side that Longoria is on. Maybe it needs to be a little bit wider, but maybe she should try going down the line on the left side. And I know that's really difficult to execute. It's easy for us to sit up here and say that that's what you should do, but see what she can do to change that. Smart shot there. Planted in the middle and ripped a good kill shot. Great shot there from Longoria. Trading serves here in the second game. Second serve. Wow. Wow. Good shot called from the referee. It looks like the players have a little bit of disagreement there. Longoria saying it skipped. Lawrence standing in the box, agreeing with the referee that it was good. It looked good from this vantage point. Maybe it was just had a lot of spin on it. I think Longoria's in there giving her best sales pitch to Lawrence, trying to get her to agree with the skip. Not going to happen. Understandably so. And we'll have a side out. It's a great shot there from Longoria. You know, that's an interesting situation we just had. It's the two players kind of disagree. One obviously agrees with the ref. We don't have line judges at this point. But from what I know about Kehlani, she is an absolutely honest player, and I don't think she would just take something like that if she didn't believe it was the case. It's a serve there for Longoria. Short serve called. Smart shot from Longoria. Great display of court awareness, kind of recognizing Lawrence's trap behind her, and she hits kind of the half speed, maybe three-quarter speed pinch winner. That's just a classic good play right there from Longoria. Second serve. Good effort there from Lawrence. Maybe just couldn't quite get her feet moving, get back quick enough to make that. I think it looks like she swung a little bit late, and that's why it skipped in. Again, it's a great shot from Longoria. They're changing it up. And, you know, that's the kind of shot we talk about Lawrence kind of continuing to go for the right side cross-court pass. That time she tried to shoot down the line on the left side and just caught the sidewall a little bit too early. You know, and when you're playing such a veteran player like Longoria, those are the kind of things that you got to be a little bit more crisp on. And we certainly know that she is capable of it. So timeout here now from Lawrence. I think she's going to talk with her team and you know, her coach, her mom. So hopefully she gets some advice and some direction on what she needs to change here in this second game. We're going to take a quick break ourselves, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
A future free from drugs and alcohol begins with a decision to raise your hand and ask for help. The Frontline Recovery Program at ARC Behavioral Health specializes in treating substance use and associated mental health concerns for veterans and first responders. We provide an evidence-based, trauma-informed approach to treatment led by a team of veterans and clinical professionals with first responder experience. Your recovery begins here. Call us today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in game 2 of our quarterfinals match between Keilani Lawrence and Paola Longoria. Longoria won game 1, 15-4. She's currently up here, 6-1 in game 2. It's a great shot there from Longoria, you know, serve, return, kill. It's kind of a weak return there from Lawrence. Set up, and you just see the great footwork and execution from Longoria there in the center of the court. 7 serving 1 now. Yeah, and there it is. Lawrence expressing a little bit of frustration, I think, with herself, recognizing that she just left that shot up a little bit too high, and you can't do that against a player like Longoria. It's great coverage from Lawrence. Seeing the pinch coming, moving up to the front court for a pinch re-kill of her own. It's a great rally. Bottom boards there for Lawrence, coming up just a bit short. That's a textbook splat winner from Longoria. It's just hard to defend against from where she's shooting on that right side. Coming up just a bit short that time. There, that's a good cross-court winner. A little bit lower, made contact with the sidewall deeper in the back court, and that's going to lead to it dying in the back on that back wall. That's a great cross-court shot. Short serve called there from our referee. Good effort from Lawrence. Smart play from Longoria. And when you kind of have that forehand set up there, kind of closer to the front court, you can't go wrong with just burying it back down the line. That's going to be difficult for any player to retrieve that. Wow, what a great effort there from Longoria. It was the right idea, I think, from Lawrence. It's just, you know, as we just mentioned, bury a forehand down the line. Unfortunately, I think hers just popped up a little bit too much. And Longoria was there. Great coverage on her part. Again, that's just a smart play. It's good shooting from Longoria. Seemingly here with the hand of Midas, touching the ball and just hitting rollouts every time. So that's going to bring up 11-2. We're going to have a timeout here from Kehlani Lawrence. We're going to take a quick timeout break ourselves, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in game 2 of our quarterfinals match. First one of the day on the streaming court. Paula Longoria is up 11-2 in game 2. She won game 1, 15-4. And that's a great cross court from Kehlani Lawrence. Crisp, low, and wide. We've kind of been seeing a little bit more shallow, high cross courts, and Longoria has just been picking them off. Great effort from Lawrence, just coming up a little bit short on that finish. And Longoria there coming up short. Unforced error for her there. Lawrence back in the box. Let's see what she has for us. Oh, great behind the back get. And a rollout winner. Let's see if we can get a quick replay of that. Behind the back get from Lawrence, and then followed by just a perfect flat rollout pinch from Longoria. So I think we're actually going to have a timeout here now from Longoria, who's up 11-2. You know, one thing about her, she's really smart with when to take her timeouts. We actually see her take timeouts a lot of times when she gets back into the service box. That's not something that you commonly see with a lot of players. A lot of times it's, hey, I'm down by 5 or 6 points. The other, opponent or team is on a run, I'm going to try to break the momentum. With Longoria, you tend to see, hey, maybe I'm stalled out here a little bit. I'm still in the lead, but I'm going to take a timeout now. I believe she goes and talks with her coach, comes back, changes the game plan a little bit. So that's really a veteran move from her, and it's something I think we can all learn from. I know I certainly don't do that a lot of times. I can't recall ever taking a timeout when I've been ahead, but that just shows kind of experience and patience on her part. So really cool to see that in action and to see how that works. Lawrence staying on the court and just kind of keeping loose, staying warm. Eleven serving 2 here in game 2. Great down the line from Lawrence. It's great play there from both players. I like the service change from Lawrence, kind of forced a weak return. Just coming up a little bit short on that one. It's a great shot. Good court awareness from Lawrence. You know, when you've got your opponent kind of trapped in that back left corner like that, that's the perfect shot to execute. You don't even have to hit it that well. Just good pace, low enough. That's what she did. It's a good recovery there on the serve from Longoria. Just a replay call from our referee. It's good effort from both players on that rally. Full of good shots, good gets. Longoria objecting now to the replay. I don't think she saw the call before. So I believe Longoria is now going to be requesting line judges at this point. We're going to have a little discussion between her and Lawrence and the referee on that call. Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you think that was an avoidable penalty hinder, or do you think that was just a replay? I think we're going to have an officiating timeout, if you will. Our head referee is going to confer with TJ Bomba, and I think we're going to maybe try to find some line judges here. So again, that, you know, on that situation, if you've got your phone open and if you're on YouTube, you can rewind a little bit. If you go back, take a look at that and just leave us a comment and let us know what you think. You know, do you think that was an avoidable penalty hinder, where in that situation Lawrence would clearly be taking away an offensive shot from Longoria? Or do you think it was just a replay, incidental contact, part of the game, and we're going to replay it? Conferring here with the official. You know, and this is an interesting move on Longoria's part. I think it kind of shows the way she plays the game, right? She's up 12-2 here in game 2. She won game 1 15-4. I think a lot of players would just say, hey, I don't agree with that call, but I'm going to keep playing. I'll take the replay and go. But, you know, every point does matter. And I think that kind of is a testament to the mentality that you got to have as a player here. Just a replay here, though. 12 serving 2. It's a great reverse pinch winner there from Longoria. 37-foot plant and rip. 2 points away now from claiming this match. Great pickup. That's a great rally from both players. Great gets. Longoria just keeping it away on the final shot. Match point opportunity now. First one of the match. Skip shot there from Lawrence, and that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. 15-4, 15-2, Paula Longoria. She will advance to the semifinals, where she will play Maria Jose Vargas today at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So we're going to have a little bit of break here. We've got one more match after this. That's our 11 o'clock. That's going to be Monse Mejia and Samantha Salas. So we'll take about a 15-minute break. We'll be back with that. And then this afternoon, our 4 o'clock match is going to be Maria Jose Vargas and Paula Longoria. Thank you so much from myself and all the staff and players here at the LPRT for watching, and we will see you shortly for our 11 o'clock.